on? Dr. Giggles in the house. It's your Wednesday night show. This is, for right now anyway, this is going to be the only day of the week that's a nighttime show. But we're going to do Monday through Friday shows. Some of these shows, hey, what's up, Isabel? What's up, Jay? What's up, Lindsay? What's up, Charles? What's up, Deep Park, New England? What's going on, everybody? Sorry if I forgot anybody's name that's been showing up. But basically what I wanted to do was I know I'm going to be saying this like a broken record until the coronavirus is over. This is more of what I call, hey, what's up, Marcus? This is more what I call an exercise to get everybody together, make sure everybody's okay, talk about whatever theme park stuff we want to talk about, and so on and so forth. You know, I consider anybody that watches this show a friend, family, you know, all that. I just want to make sure that everybody's okay mentally. Like I always say, the door's always open. If you're depressed, you're on the edge, and you want to, you know, off yourself, which I hope none of you have those thoughts. If you're going stir crazy, by all means, hit me up. But hopefully, with all of us being together, being the community that we are, we can talk about it. There's a little tidbits of news and some stuff. I actually recorded 3 videos today. One, I recorded my story time about Geauga Lake that I talked about yesterday that I was going to do. Six Flags possible stock takeover that's been going around. Hey, what's up, Axel? And then I did this kind of like thought piece, and oh, hang on, let me. What about now? It's kind of weird that it's low. Let me see. Let me check something real quick. It's up there. I'll just boost this up. Is this better? Any better? Yeah, the other thing is what theme parks after the virus is over, like safety stuff. And I want to talk to everybody about this a little later because I have an idea. What I want to do is and I got my trusty pad over here, but what I want to do a little bit later in the show here, I want to take everybody's concerns and write them down and send them off to as many parks as I can. I know a lot, like myself, I'm a little reckless. You know, I'm not saying, like, even, I would see people sending pictures, like, in other states, but then I found out they're doing the same thing here. You can't even go into Target, Walmart, and look at other non-essential items. Like, you can't go look at DVDs. You can't go look at toys. You can't look at nothing other than essential items. That's it. They have them, like, taped off. You can't go. I'm like, really? Like, you know, you guys know me. I'm a bit of an idiot, and I'm a child. And if you look over here. Look. I'm just going to take, you can't see. This is my puppet show in my pop-up school bus. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm going to be filming. So I thought I was going to do it last week or the week before, but I haven't. But, you know, so, like I said, I want to, especially with this, I named it right now on the thing, but on the video, I think it's called Theme Parks After COVID-19. You know, it's all about the safety. Like, and what I mean by that, screw it, we'll just talk about it now. And then I got my notebook right here. You know, I got the notebook. We're good. Well, that video is dropping Friday. That video. Tomorrow's video is the Six Flags possible takeover of the company kind of thing going on, and then Monday is Geauga Lake. But we're going to be doing things, and I'm going to get back into doing Planet Coaster. But when I get done with this, I messaged Lindsay and I said, we're going to try this Roller Coaster Tycoon 2 thing. I got it in my cart and I have enough time to buy it right now, but as soon as the show's over, I'm going to buy it. And he's got the thing, and yeah, so. But, Charles, and also, don't forget, if it hasn't yet, it's coming. I mean, this is the way that I look at this. This is the slow, what I call the slow motion heading to like a martial law kind of thing because people are stupid and they're not staying home. Yeah, Isabel, you just need to be careful because I know you got some issues. I would be careful. If you're going to go outside, stay away from people, stay home. Don't be an idiot like me. I mean, Jessica's got the that Lester guy on the TV. The news guy there talking. I told Jess today. I said, look, I said this is there's nothing good. They don't focus on any positive news like people that have recovered and all that stuff. And my feeling is this. I honestly think this is the slow way to martial law. I'm telling you, because people are still. I know most of you guys. You guys ain't dumb. I know that. All you guys listen. I know you guys aren't stupid, and you guys take the precautions you need to. People have underlying conditions. Do that. The quicker we do this, the quicker we're back at the parks. Remember that. The quicker that you do this, we're quicker at the Six Flags, the Cedar Fair parks, the Disneys, and all that stuff. So take that with a grain of salt. I'm not your mother. I'm not your father. I'm not going to tell you guys what to do. I'm going to give you my advice. Everybody knows me. Even Jessica has realized of what a crazy person I am. Like, she said to me the other day, she's like, you're crazy. You're nuts. She said that to me today because I'm cooped up. I'm like a chicken in a cage. I'm cooped up. I mean, what did I do today? I went to the office. Technically, I'm not supposed to be at the office. If they find me and then I'm working out of the office, I can get fined. You know what I'm saying? Like I had to, though, because I had to go print some stuff out because my printer's not hooked up. I had to go to the office. I worked for a couple hours. And it's weird. I've been getting work orders from JCPenney. I'm like, hey, I'll take them. And they're giving us more money than what they're supposed to do. They're supposed to be whatever. And then I'm like, hey, I'm taking every penny you give me. I'm not cutting you a deal during this time. You see, whatever the work order's for is what I'm billing you. It's funny, but so here's my thing. So everybody get their thinking caps on. Think about things that concern you when they open the gates, and I don't know how it's going to be when they open the gates of these parks. I don't know what's going to happen. If you guys remember last week or the other day or whatever it was in China and Japan, I know at least China, you need to get a government QR code that says you're okay, you don't have the virus, you don't have symptoms, you can go into these places. You need to... Dude, I might have sold myself out, but guess what? I'm the only one that can fix their stuff. The electricians have no idea how to fix the lighting control stuff. That's why I have electricians and other techs call me. They're like, do you take care of this store? Can you sign into this store? Because we don't know what's wrong. I'm like, no, but I can go set you up a new computer. I can go do a service call out in wherever, Kansas or wherever. I mean, not right now, but when things are normal, I can go do that. So I wouldn't risk it now. Let's see. Charles says, I've said it earlier, as much as I wish it didn't need to happen, but pretty sure at least part of the country we live in is going under martial law. I honestly think that it's going to happen because people are not. I mean, Florida just did the stay-at-home order thing. Texas, New Mexico, Kansas, some other places are like, we're partying till the end. But anyway, that's off the sidetrack for the moment. So, if you guys have any concerns about when the park's open, right? Yeah, but are they... Lindsay says, many parks were already making good measures before shuttering. Are they going to keep those same measures? That's the key. Because I hope people don't think that, okay, they're open, you can go back to being a scumbag. Because let's face it, how many times have you gone to a park and somebody stank? They didn't put on deodorant, or they didn't shower and they smell like the landfill, or somebody took a dump all over them. Yeah, we're gonna be filing for the loan there. The cool thing about the small business loan is that if you take the loan, you hire back all the employees, and you keep them. I don't know how long it is, 2 years or something, or a year or 2 years. The loan is forgiven, so I could take out $1 million loan, a $500,000 loan, as long as I retain all the employees and don't lay anybody off. The loan's forgiven. I ain't got to pay it back. So I'm gonna try and get as much money as they will allow to keep us going. It might be the thing that we could do. And I mean, I talked about that with my dad, and I was like, most of our customers are shut down. You know what I mean? The most of our, a lot of our employees are offices, uh, retail, colleges. We only have like a few government customers. We don't have a lot. We only have a few. And right now, we had just done that before. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. So that even if I reopen and stay open, but we can't even be open. The state shut us down anyway. We're not essential employees. So we'll see. I just can't. I can't open because the state won't let me open. All non-essential is shut down till at least April 13th. So, but anyway, so what are the things that you want to see in these parks? What are the things you want to see pop up in these parks that would make you feel a little bit more comfortable? Is it less attendance? All the hand washing? Taking people's temperatures? You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. Oh, and I was able to get toilet paper today. I found a place that had a ton of toilet paper. And they close in 45 minutes. You only allow one pack per person. I went during the day because just got the inside scoop from the store at midday today. They were getting a shipment of like toilet paper. I didn't file yet. We're filling out all the paperwork. We're doing that tomorrow. Ow. But yeah. So yeah. What do you call it? So what are things that are gonna make you feel comfortable? Because the parks, you got to control the people. I think for the most part, say the parks open Memorial Day weekend, right? Say Memorial Day weekend, all parks across the country open. Just say that happens. And are people gonna come out in flocks and be like, hell yeah? Or are they gonna kind of be like, oh crap, like, am I gonna be able to do this, or am I gonna have to not do this? That's really the main issue here. Yeah, Larry, you better watch out. You could potentially get it from that. Just be careful. So, again, I don't know what it is that you guys personally see in your mind. And by all, in the chat, comments, whatever, drop that there. Say, hey, I would feel comfortable, less people allowed in the park, or tons of hand washing places. I forgot what I said in the video, and that you can watch that Friday, but the gist was like, certain areas have a couple, and then other big areas have more. The bathrooms just aren't going to cut it for washing your hands. Hey, I'm right there with you, Jay. I really am right there with you. Yeah, I mean, think about it. This virus changes everything. Everything that you've known and loved changes. And the reason of that is people, at least for the short term, are going to be very like observant Like, I wouldn't be surprised you go to a park and people start throwing hands and beating the crap out of each other because of somebody sneezed or coughed, or because there's people going around. Somebody did it to a cop. I saw some news. I didn't read the whole article. I just saw, like, I clicked it and then I got busy. Like, I was starting to read the whole thing. I didn't read the full thing. Some dude coughed on cops and was like, "You got the corona now." Like, people are going to do that because people are rude, stupid, and dumb. So you got to watch out. I mean, if somebody coughs on me, even jokingly, is like, "I got corona now, you do," I will blast their teeth out. I will kick somebody's ass in the park, on the street, anywhere they do that. I will kill somebody. I mean, I found a baseball bat at work today and I took it home. I'm going to keep that. I'm going to bring that with me everywhere I go. Yeah, contact issues there, but not. Yeah, no, I get it, Larry. It's really tough, man. It's like, that's why I know nobody wants to hear this. Nobody does. There should be a stay at home that you can. I can't. I told Jess my idea of how it should work. If they were to close everything to get past this. Look, my idea, I know this is like crazy and it's pretty out there and it's not conservative at all. My idea, I told Jessica, is you shut the entire country down for 3 weeks. No work, no nothing. That's it. The only things that are allowed to be open, hospitals, all your emergency workers, police, fire, rescue, the people that take care of the power grid and stuff like that, the internet, your cable companies to work to make sure everything's working. Everything else is shut down. No Amazon, no restaurants, no banks, no grocery stores, no nothing. Now, what happens if you run out? I got the problem solved for that. The government would have to do another stimulus bill. I don't know how much it costs, but tough shit. The other thing that I would suggest to do is you have National Guard handing out based on the amount of people in your family. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you got a family of 5, a family of 6, a family of 2, if it's only you, a family of 3, 4, whatever. And they have this kit. I don't know if it's a couple cardboard boxes of materials, and you get like a pack of toilet paper, pack of paper towel, you get your essential food, stuff like that. You're not going to get crazy. You're not going to get hamburgers and stuff. Maybe you get some Chef Boyardee, maybe some fruits and veggies. I don't know. They can figure that out. It'd be a crappy time. And what I feel that if you did that, you would be back in your theme parks a lot sooner. Your life would go back somewhat normal a lot sooner. I know that sounds scary, like it's some kind of like disaster movie scenario. No, you know why it's not going to happen? It will happen if society has a total breakdown, and that's coming. It's already slowly starting to do that. Once there's a run on the hospitals, then there's going to be a run on the banks. And if you start hearing about runs on the banks and crazy stuff going on, be prepared for martial law because it will come. Be prepared. You're going to be stuck. And don't be surprised if there's martial law, they cut the internet off. Or they block certain sites like a Facebook or a Twitter or something. Don't be surprised. You might have nothing left but the Tiger King. I don't know. So, again, just be smart. Don't be stupid. And when the park's open, just wash your ass. Wash your hands. I mean, the hand sanitizer and the soap people are in heaven right now because they're making a killing. And they're going to be making a killing at least for the next year or two. I think this is going to go on like I'm talking virus contained. You know what I mean? Either, I don't know, eradicated or whatever. You know? So who knows? Yeah, the food and the rides are going to be crazy. I mean, I go in a greater detail about my. I don't remember. Here's the thing: when uh, oh yeah, toilet paper and paper towel. Oh my god, I wish I had a company right now with that. I mean, I'd be rich as hell. You know, they're making a kill. They can't even keep up. The word on the street is they're starting to get more supplies of that stuff. Like they're catching up. Well, toilet paper, paper towel kind of stuff. Uh, gloves and the PPE stuff. I couldn't find hand sanitizer anywhere. I couldn't find a mask. I couldn't find. I mean, I could find like them stupid dishwashing gloves, but those still could be good. If you need something. I don't know. This whole thing's crazy, and it just makes my brain churn, my brain go crazy. So, like I said, if you do those kind of things, we can get back to theme parks. And I mean, I can't wait to see the videos when the parks all open up. I can't wait to see videos of people like the park. It's gonna be crazy when those theme parks open. People are gonna be running in. It's gonna look like National Lampoon Vacation with that, the Griswolds running in. Like, people are gonna go crazy. I know you guys are. I am, and everybody's gonna be chilling. Facebook Live. You're like, yeah, we're at the park. It's an amazing time. We're having a great time. We want to get to that. So don't be a scumbag. Be careful of your surroundings, and then you'll be okay. So like I said, if you guys, come up with ideas of what concerns you, if you want Friday, watch that video, leave them in the comments, and take care of it that way. I did talk to Jen McGrath this week about the interview and stuff. We're postponing it a little bit. She wants to wait a little bit. I think she's kind of a lot of the questions have to do with DC Universe and Supergirl. There's a few, but she said she wants to be able to answer them all. She can't answer all the questions. She was completely honest. I don't know if they were told to, all the communications managers to kind of, mum's the word for right now. Don't go. They have to be careful about the stock thing. And this is going to lead into that stock thing that I want to talk about. I didn't pull up the, there's not a lot, obviously there's not a lot of news, so these shows that are going to be happening every day might be an hour, might be 2 hours. Yesterday was like a 2-hour show or something. Or an hour and something. Way longer than I thought it was going to go on for. Just because there's not much of news going on. You know what I'm saying? So, I got 1, 2. That's not a corona cough, just so you know. I got 1, 2, 3, and that's really it. But the Six Flags one is a big thing. The other thing we'll talk about first real quick, and I'll give my little opinion on this. Legoland New York announced yesterday that they're postponing the opening to 2021. So some people are kind of like, well, what the hell? Like, really? Like, you got till July. Like, you should be open. Like, their July 4th date, they should have been open. But here's the thing. They've been working around the clock, following the guidelines. And I think that the state, town, whatever, shut them down and was like, look, there's a virus going on. You can't be building stuff. Send them all home. I think, because now today is April Fool's Day. I'm not making any jokes. I really think that April Fool's Day this year should have been canceled because I've been seeing all the stupid stuff that I usually laughed at, and that's just like how my mind is like right now. Like, it's not funny. People are coming up with the stupidest April Fool's jokes today, and I'm just like, really, guys? Like, it's stupid. It's not even cool. It's not funny. So it is what it is. I get it. Anyway, so here's my thinking. I honestly think if the virus didn't happen, I don't think they were going to be fully ready to go. Like, they would have opened it and not everything that they wanted to would have been open in the park. This is just helping them. Because one, they most likely had to stop building. They're trying to make sure that people aren't sick. Maybe somebody on the site had the Rona. And they're like, oh, we're done. Safety first. Number one. Number two, maybe they just weren't ready for July 4th. Like, they're probably like, you know what? Even if we could stay open, this thing ain't going to be fully ready. You know? So maybe that's why. So who knows? I would hold off. I think PA kids getting held back. Yes. Iran tapers. I don't know. What are you talking about? What, anybody in PA is getting held back? Every kid from school? Are you talking about like K through 12 or college or? Imagine that. They're holding them back. Did PA cancel school for the year? They should just cancel schools for the year. I got a survey from the high school today. You know, about the kids and distance learning. And then you had to type in answers. And I put, cancel the school year. The kids said they're not. I put, kids said they're not learning. Okay. You know, and then I kept putting, cancel the school year. Cancel the school year. This is a waste of time. Cancel. It was like 10 or 12 answers. And I was like, cancel the school year. End the school year. This is stupid. End the school year. That's all my answers. I'm like, my kids aren't learning anything. My kids don't care. They should just cancel the school. Like, I got this yesterday afternoon. I got it on this other piece. I wrote it. I didn't write it on the calendar yet. I got to write it. Friday and then the 17th, there's no school. It's for like teachers to prepare their plans. Then the 9th and 10th, no school vacation days. It says it's not going to affect the 180-day school thing. So, I told Jeremy, I got to tell Alyssa too. I mean, I think that's the whole school system here. But I know it's at least for my kids. For Devin and Jeremy, they're in high school. But yeah, no school on the 3rd or the 17th. And no school on the 9th and the 10th. They got it off. But my kids only have 20-minute classes. Well, it's not the kids' fault that this happened. Maybe it is. Maybe they're dirty little buggers and helping spread. Regardless, this is something out of our control. Like, look, I'm not trying to make light of this. Just remember this. Every single person. Eventually, sometime this year, we're all going to get back to normal. People are going to lose jobs. People are going to get rehired. There's nothing we can do. There is zero. Anybody. I mean, I'm taking unemployment right now. But once I fill out the loan paperwork, I got to go back to the office and do whatever I got to do to get that going. But, you know, so again, just remember, guys, we're all in this together, and I can help people out in a sense the best I can. I can't like sit there and pay your mortgage or something like that. You know, but I just want people to know you're not alone. We'll all get through this. And the government's going to have no choice but to bail us all out. They're going to have to keep funding us because this is out of our control. You're purposely shutting us all down. You know, so who knows? Who the hell knows? Who the hell knows? So, you know, just, you know, we can all be there for each other to make sure that at least mentally we're not, you know, if you're having trouble paying your bills, you just call. Like I called my car loan and I said, look, can we defer the payments? So like July, I'm good till July. I'm waiting to hear back on the mortgage. I filled the thing online. They're sending me a paper. And the mortgage people will like it's approved. So I don't know if I'm approved to pay a little bit or none. So I don't know. And then it's all gonna come due when it's all done. I'm collecting. We're all getting those checks. I am not spending anything unless it's like food. Like I spent $10 on 12 packs of toilet paper today. Oh, and a bottle of mustard because I ran out of mustard. So, and I'm hiding the toilet paper on purpose. So when the kids run out of toilet paper to wipe their ass, I'm going to scare them. Sorry, we can't get any toilet paper, but I'm going to have 24 rolls hiding. I want to scare them for like 5 minutes or so. I just want to see them sweat and cry and get angry and mad. Yes, I'm a douche, but I'm doing that to my kids because Jeremy don't get it. Jeremy will sit there and I bought, a little pack of little peanut butter cups. We were going to do s'mores outside. We were going to have a fire the other day over the weekend, and it rained. We couldn't do it. So he took it upon himself to eat the whole thing in like one sitting. Where I go, I'm like, where's the peanut butter? I almost stabbed him. Oh, and he ate a whole pack of Hershey bars, to put it on the s'mores. Ate the whole pack himself. I'm like, dude, he ate the 2 packs of candy in like 10 minutes. Like, dude, slow it down. Like, I can't afford to go spend $200 every other day because you got to eat. Now's the time to kind of slow down and eat. So, what I'm purposely doing in this house is not buying as much food. I'm waiting till there's like nothing and the kids are dying and hungry. And, then I'll go get some food. That's all. I'm going to teach these kids a lesson. What is your favorite Gravity Group coaster? I don't know what give me some examples of Gravity. See, I don't know who makes what coasters. So what coaster? Let me see. Let me look at this. I'll answer that question. Hang on a second. List of Gravity Group roller coasters. Okay, let's see. Give me the list. So there's Hayes 360, the Voyage, Boardwalk Bullet, Ravine Flyer 2, Wooden Coaster Fireball. That's in Shanghai. I'm never going to China. I'm scratching China off my list forever. That country needs to be nuked. Wooden Warrior, Twister at Grolund, Zippin' Pippin, Duelin' Dragon, Wuhan. There you go. Go ride Dolan Dragon so you can catch the Corona. Fjord Flying Dragon. Forget China. Rorosaurus. Switchback. Mind Blower. Oscar's Wacky Taxi. Kentucky Flyer. All right, so let me look at this. I'm only going to look at United States ones because for me, honestly, it's probably going to be the Voyage. I think I'm going to go with the Voyage on that because the Voyage basically raped me. I remember what was that, 2014, when Spring Con was at Beach Bend and then Kentucky Kingdom. Hey, what's up, Nicholas? And then we went to Kings Island after that. But the day before Spring Con started back then, and I think Nicholas was there. Nicholas, do you remember going to Spring Conference in Kentucky in Kings Island? I could have sworn you were there, dude. But I just remember they had an event at Holiday World the day before it started at Beach Bend, and I had never been to Holiday World, and I love that park. Like, it's an awesome park. I need to get back out there. But in any case, I just felt like it was like molesting me because like I had a sweatshirt on and it was Voyage in 2014. I don't know how it is now. I'm sure it's just as good. I know they're doing track work. was insane. Like, it was literally trying to take my clothes off. That's why I said it was like molesting me. It was literally trying to take my clothes off. It was weird. Like, my shirt was like, my sweatshirt was like going over my head. Like, it was intense and it was crazy. Can you compare, Alex says, can you compare Kings Island versus Cedar Point? Well, look. Oh, you're going to Kings Islam in 21? I know you're saying Island. Me personally, I like Kings Island better than Cedar Point. Now, before people come at me with the pitchforks and torches, let me tell you why. I'm all about quality over quantity. Cedar Point just doesn't excite me. Yeah, Holiday World is awesome, Nicholas. Cedar Point just doesn't get me excited, man. Like, the last time I've been to Cedar Point was 2012, and I'm like, I don't ever care if I go back. Like, even Steel Vengeance, and I've never ridden it. I have no opinion on it. I haven't ridden Gatekeeper. I haven't ridden Valraven. I haven't ridden Ragaroo. And yeah, they to me, I feel that Kings Island is the better park. There, I said it. Cedar Point just isn't. Like, don't get me wrong, Cedar Point has some good what do you call it? Rides. I'm not saying that all their rides are crap. I'm just saying the majority of their rides are crap. Hey, you're shopping. Where are you shopping at, Jay? So yeah, like I said, I know a lot of people love Cedar Point. And if you love Cedar Point, by all means, there's nothing wrong with that. If you love Kings Island, there's nothing wrong with that. My personal opinion, I think Kings Island is better than Cedar Point. Look at the collection. Right? If you just go to Kings Island, right? I'm just going to go to Kings Island. I'm going to go over Kings Island's rides, period. Not just roller coasters. Same thing with Cedar Point. Let's start with the roller coasters. And then we'll go. Adventure Express is a weird ride. Ride it at night if you ever go. It's just crazy. The ending is weird. I mean, backlot stunt coaster. I've been on the one at Kings Dominion and Kings Island. I love it. Banshee, awesome. Diamondback is awesome. Flight of Fear is awesome. I rode the Flying Ace area, you know, the Inverted Junior. And Vertigo, all right, it's all right. I have not ridden Mystic Timbers yet. Nobody has ridden Orion. I don't know why they consider Surf Dog a roller coaster. Even with the hump, I can't consider that a roller coaster. The Bat is awesome. The Beast is awesome. The Great Pumpkin Coaster, the Racer, and Woodstock Express. That's just their roller coaster collection. And I feel this roller coaster collection is better than Cedar Point. I know, kill me. Now let's move on to the thrill rides at Kings Island. All right, so you got Delirium, which is somewhat similar to like our Harley Quinn at New England. You got the Drop Tower, you got a Slingshot, Windseekers suck, and then you got a Sky Coaster. Those are thrill rides. So let's go to family rides. So family rides, you got Boo Blast, an indoor dock ride, shoot 'em up ride. You got Congo Falls, a splash boat ride. Bumper cars, Eiffel Tower is great for the views. You got a carousel. You got the railroad. I know I rode that. You got the Kings Mills Antique Autos. Monster, which is a spider ride. You got a Scrambler. You got one of them, it's called Shake, Rattle, Roll, like a tri-oak thing. You got a pirate ship. You got a Rapids ride. You got a swing ride. And I don't care about kids' rides. You got a water park. Now let's go over to Cedar Point. Now, I know people are going to be like, oh, you're just trashing it to trash it. No. So let's go to roller coasters at Cedar Point. Blue Streak, it's just mediocre at best. Cedar Creek Mine Ride, that should get ripped out. Corkscrew should get ripped out. I have no opinion on Gatekeeper. I haven't ridden it. Gemini is okay. Iron Dragon is probably like the weakest of those, but it's still fun. Magnum XL I love. Maverick, I haven't ridden it with the new restraints. I like it, but I don't like defensive riding. Millennium Force has no airtime in it. Pipe Scream, I can't consider that a roller coaster. That's for people that just want to be accredited. I haven't ridden Val Raven. Wicked Twister, Wilderness Run, Woodstock Express, So you can see right there, the best coasters out of this park right here that I've ridden would be Magnum, Top Thrill, and Maverick. Are awesome or not. I don't make an opinion based on something by looking at it. That's not how I roll. Anyway, so go to Thrill Rides. Cedar Downs Racing Derby. If you can get on that, ride that. It's just like this crazy racing, and the horses go back. And I don't know if theirs totally 100% works. I know Rise Playland 100% works. It's fast, and the horses race. They got bumper cars. Their bumper cars suck. Matterhorn. What ride is that? I don't remember. Monster is a spider ride. No, we don't want a dog. We got a pirate ship. We got a drop tower. Scrambler. Skyhawk's good. Snake River Falls is okay. Music Express is okay. You got a Rapids ride. Tiki Twirl's good. Tri-Oak's good. You get a Wave Swinger. Windseeker can eat it. Max Air's good. So you get where I'm going with this. All right, Family. Antique cars, good. Depends if you like Ferris wheels. They're not worth the wait. Lake Erie Eagles, the Flyers, those are always good. Maybe not as good as wow, she's really going off upstairs. So as you can see, Kings Island has the better arsenal of rides that Cedar Point doesn't have. I personally, I can't compare Fiesta Texas to. I haven't been to Fiesta. Marcus and Jason Jay Kite, they can tell you. Well, I know Marcus can. He's been to both. I don't know if Jay Kite has, but Jay Kite can give you some insight on Fiesta as well as Marcus. And Nicholas says, Josh, have you ever been to Conneaut Lake? I have not. I have not been there yet. Who knows when I'll get there? Gotta wait for the Rona to go away. Oh, Harley Quinn is better than Max Air all day. No, Magnum's I really like it. Yeah, it can be a little painful, but don't be a bitch and ride it, and it's great. Yeah, it's crazy out there, man. Pretty soon you're gonna have to walk out with a gun to go shopping. Pretty soon. You're going to have to shoot people for toilet paper. I'm hoarding 24 rolls. I have other rolls, but I'm hoarding. We bought, you only allowed one pack, so I bought a pack, Jessica bought a pack, and then Jessica gave Alyssa so she could get her mother a pack of toilet paper. Nicholas, I've heard a lot of great things about Conneaut, so I don't know. I know, like, they've lost rides, added rides. They've been working, building it up, and if they keep their trajectory, they'll be doing good things. They're in better shape than they were in 2010. In 2010, Conneaut was an add-on to CoasterCon, and I skipped it and went to Cedar Point for the first time because Conneaut didn't have a running roller coaster at the time. Blue Streak is actually a painful ride, to be truthfully honest. I was not a fan of Blue Streak. I don't remember any airtime in it, but I wasn't a fan of it. I usually, when I go, when I go to Cedar Point, I ride everything at least once, and then I go back to the other stuff that, uh, what do you call it? I go back for the stuff that I want to ride. That's just how it is. See, excluding Bushkill, Fun for All, Dutch, and Sesame, I listed all the other parks above. Let me see. I might do some of the PA parks this summer. At least Hershey and the Pitt Park. Might go up to Conneaut, Waldemere, Dorney, Knoebels, the Altoona Parks, Camelback, Mountain Coaster. I need to get the Mountain Coaster. I got the Altoona Parks. I got Knoebels, I got Dorney, I got Waldemere. I don't have Conneaut. And are you talking about Kennywood? I love Kennywood. Kennywood's a great place. Yeah, I mean, I don't know what's gonna happen with the stupid coronavirus because coronavirus is a pain in the ass. It's a thorn in all us, and the thing is, yeah, Idlewild is cool. I wish that they still had the Mr. Rogers ride. Now it's Daniel Tiger, and I haven't seen any video of Daniel Tiger. I'm kind of like, I don't really care about Daniel Tiger. I like the whole thing. I mean, I know everybody's seen me post the POV. When we went in 2010, they allowed us to film on ride the Mr. Rogers ride. So that's what I did. I filmed it, and I'm glad I did. Because not too much longer after that, they rethemed it to Daniel Tiger. Which is still Mr. Rogers. It's just the puppets that were focused on in Make Believe Land. It's themed to that. So if you got to ride the actual Mr. Rogers ride, you made out. I don't know anything about Daniel Tiger. I really don't care. And right now, Idlewild really, what they did by taking out and making it Daniel Tiger, I don't really have a need to get back. They haven't really added anything. You know what I mean? And I don't understand how Idlewild kept winning Best Kids Park because it's not the best kids park. I could think of probably a few others that are way... Put it this way. I could go to Santa's Village, Storyland, Santa's Village, Storyland alone are better kid parks. Hey, see you later, Nicholas. Than Idlewild. It's just because the majority of people that vote for that crap are in that area. You as well, Nicholas. Stay safe. Tell your mom and dad I said hi. I kind of on and off talked to your dad in text. He was checking on me the other day. What do I prefer, wood or steel? I don't really have a preference. That's one thing I've learned. I mean, before I used to be really more about steel than wood, but nowadays it's like I just go to a park to enjoy it. And the coronavirus had nothing to do with changing that. This has been like a ongoing thing in my mind over the last year or so. Like the last couple of years, it's been my main thing is I'm really like these new age entitled coaster enthusiasts. I hate them, and I will call them out to their face online, whatever. I don't care. What are you gonna do? Punch me? I'll punch you back. I don't care. What are you gonna do? Threaten me with what? Oh no, you're gonna get everybody with the pitchforks and torches. I don't care. You know what I mean? Like I think all these annoying not all. There's a lot of like early 20s teenager kids that act like total jackasses, and I like to punch them in the face. Some big YouTubers, some small YouTubers, they just feel entitled, and I'm not about the entitlement. I just want to go and have fun. That's it. I don't care about what manufacturer made what. I don't care who is the best. I don't care about stats. I don't care if it's wood or steel. I just go to have fun. And I feel, since I changed that mentality, I feel a million times better. Like mentally, physically, I just feel better. Because I stopped rushing to ride every roller coaster. I want to ride roller coasters, flat rides, water rides. If I got time, check out a show. Make sure I try something different that I don't get at my normal park to eat. I don't base my whole life about chasing I do not. I don't even count. I don't know where I'm at in the count. I could be at 500. I could be at 1,000. I could be at 400. I don't know where the hell I'm at, and I don't care. Sure, the Denmark German, far from UK, California and Malaysia Legolands have wild mice. Same model as the Fly at Canada's Wonderland, but that's the exception. I do know the wild mouse ride that they got at Idlewild is weird. It's got the mouse car and just the layout's different. It's weird. It's cool. In their wood coaster, was it roller coaster or whatever? It's like a mini version of Boulder Dash. When I rode it the first time I got off, I'm like, boy, doesn't this feel like Boulder Dash? It was weird. Just a very small version of it. Speaking of Boulder Dash, this is the 20th anniversary. Oh, Voyage has got a ton of airtime. That's a wild animal right there, the Voyage. That ride is awesome. If you've ridden the Voyage and you've been to Holiday World, I think you can attest that it's a crazy wood. Airtime, etc., etc. It's great. So what else did I have on the... All right, so let's talk Six Flags stock takeover thing. Let me pull this up here. Yep. But it's so funny that it's like a mini Boulder Dash. All right, so I'm going to read you... I copied and pasted the article from Motley Fool. So, obviously, everybody knows that's like a stock thing. Website tells you about stocks you should buy, follows the stock market. And people have been talking about this even before it's anything that I see today, I kind of take with a grain of salt because of April Fool's Day. I don't think this is one of those, but who knows? But it makes sense. See, it all started because somebody put something on a comment on a video from yesterday's Grove Show. That's how this all started. So then I started researching and this popped up. So what they're trying to do is trying to prevent a possible takeover of Six Flags. So what they've done is they put this thing in, what the hell? It's a shareholders' rights plan to shield itself from a company takeover like other amusement park companies, has taken a stock market drubbing since the start of the coronavirus pandemic, prompting it to announce the launch of a stockholder rights plan today. Its stock prices have plummeted 72% over the past 90 days. I think when I checked it early when I was reading the article, the stock price was like $11.25. So the biggest drop came occurring in March after COVID-19 began gaining ground rapidly in the United States. Quarantine, social distancing already caused the company to close its theme parks and water parks through April and half of May. Other steps to deal with the epidemic's fallout include shortening work hours or reducing the pay of salaried employees by 25%. Worker furloughs and further extension of park closures remain possible, depending on developments. With its low share value making it potential vulnerable to a takeover, the new stockholder rights plan, known as the Rights Plan, was created in response to what Six Flags calls substantial activity in its stock. The plan includes a trigger point if 10% of outstanding common stock gets bought up by a specific investor. Both individuals and groups and organizations count as investors for activating the plan's discount. Investors who already had 10% or more of shares in their portfolio can continue to own these without activating the plan, unless they buy additional stock in any quantity. If the rights plan gets triggered, all shareholders except the entity who bought 10% of the shares immediately qualify to buy shares at a 50% discount. Six Flags specifies a one-year term for this poison pill, which ends on March 30th, 2021, or sooner if specific preconditions to be described in a SEC 8-K current report are met. I don't know what all that jargon means because I don't follow stocks, but what it means is they're watching out, making sure they don't get caught in a potential buyout, and get screwed. That's really what it means. So, I say smart move because if remember what I said to everybody. Remember this. Remember what I said to you to keep an eye out. I'd have to dig up old news, that I've typed out or whatever. But remember there was this company that wanted people on the board, the board of directors and stuff, and they put 3 on. Maybe those people are trying to snatch it up to take over. And Six Flags is like, oh, hey, oh, you ain't doing that. So remember what I remember telling you guys, we got to keep an eye on this. And I think I even said something about a takeover. I could be wrong. I don't know. But I believe I said something about it, maybe down the road, a possible, they want to take over. Actually, I did say that. I know I said that. So I'm kind of like a little bit of a theme park Nostradamus, maybe. I don't know. Now's not the time to be watching Nostradamus. Either that'll freak you the hell out. Oh, as a kid, it made me freak out watching Nostradamus. Craziness. All right, so one of the last tidbits, and then we can talk about whatever we want. Yeah, H partners. Yeah, they're still playing nice, but they might be trying to buy or having somebody else buy. You know what I'm saying? They're playing nice now, but maybe they're hearing rumblings and people probably buying up the stock because it's cheap. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, there's a potential for a Six Flags buyout. But I know I said that last time. So, keep it, this is another thing to keep an eye out. And all the mess of the coronavirus or COVID-19 or whatever the hell you want to call it. Anyway, so the last tidbit of, like I said, things that I wanted to talk about was the Disney wedding prices, so people get an idea of what it costs. Because I found this cool. Because I finally got the links after I did the show yesterday about what things cost. Like I can physically go and see line by line items of what things cost. And I found out like what's included in that venue fee. I think it's this. I think it's Wedding Guidelines. Tells you about. All right, so it says event minimum expenditures are from $5,000 to $50,000, depending on location, day of the week, and time of the day. All elements below can be used towards your event minimum. So they have ceremony fees. So I didn't know. So hang on, let me. Where is this? Hang on, I'm going to just where I'm going. Where are we? Okay. Oh, wait. They added stuff since I looked at this yesterday. There was only 2 things on here. Now there's more. Oh, sucker now. It even tells me how much that minimum is for these. So if I want the $15,000 minimum, it's going to be done on a Tuesday or a Wednesday, the wedding. Sundays cost $25,000. Mondays cost $20,000. Thursdays $20,000. Fridays $20,000, and Saturdays are $25,000. So these for what I'm looking at, Tower of Terror Courtyard. You can also do in front of the Tree of Life, whatever Belvedere is, Boma Platform, Harambe, and Pandora, the World of Avatar. This got updated because I didn't see this yesterday. But I did find out what's included in a ceremony fee. So you get the outdoor ceremony location, indoor backup location, outdoor garden chairs, sound system with wireless microphone and technician, solo musician, a violinist or a guitarist, and you get a water station. So, but it also says 25% service charge applies to all food and beverage, 6.5% sales tax to be added. And then it says, please note, actual cost of your celebration will vary based on options you select. So if we go back, this isn't a lot of stuff, and I'm not going to just ramble off. So I'll save the food and beverage for last because everything else is just gonna go quick. So let me go to photography. Put it this way, we were pricing things out and we didn't finish, but the most that we could, out of all the things, to get to 50, you have to get $15,000 minimum to have the wedding. Period. That's it. So by doing that, we only got to 9,300. There's still some stuff to add to get up there, but we were struggling because we're like, do we really need that? Do we need that? So if you want, for one photographer, an hour is $600. 2 hours is $700. 3 hours is $900. 4 hours is $1,100. Now, if you want two photographers for an hour, it's $1,100, then $1,300, then $1,700, and then you can go all the way to 10 hours if you want. So, but I priced it at 2 hours, one photographer. Who cares, right? You can get a USB of your photos for $150 up to 4 hours. 5 hours or more, it's included. All of them get a website, whatever the hell that is. Maybe just a website so people can look at it, or you can. So there's that. They have bundles with fine art and stuff, and that stuff's expensive. So we're like, yeah, no. I mean, if we really need to like get something to kind of put us to that spot, we can do that. But that's not really what. There's all different Disney park portraits, resort portraits. Now you get to the floral stuff. You can get a bridal bouquet. The bouquet, the flowers, $250. A maid of honor, bridesmaid bouquet is $125. Flower girl is $55. Corsage is $33.50. Tossable bouquet is $35. Boutonnieres are $13.50. Centerpieces are $75. Chair covers and a bow is $11. Ceremony altar arrangements $250. Floral cake top of $55. And a pavilion chupa, whatever that is, and a wedding canopy $275. The only thing we picked out of there was the altar arrangements for $250. Then they got entertainment. We don't need a violinist or anything because it comes with one. You can get a vocalist for $1,600, a jazz or classical string trio for $1,745, a disc jockey for $2,300, a pianist for $2,400, a major domo for $975, and I marked down two of the next for Disney characters for $1,375 each. So it's $2,700 or so for two Disney characters to show up at your reception. Transportation, because it's after hours, anybody going has no choice but to hop on this charter bus, and you have to have a 5 hour minimum, and it's $121.80 per hour. You can get a vintage car for 3 hours, so like Jessica could show up in a vintage car, and then we both bail out, and those things start at $800. I don't know if it's $800 an hour, $800 for 3 hours. It doesn't say. I sent in questions. You can, if you want Cinderella's glass coach, that's $3,850. If you want a horse and Landau coach, it's $2,495. If you want a 3 hour with max 8 guests for a limousine, is $118.77 per hour. And oh yeah, I'm gonna go back to the food and beverage. So yeah, there's a lot to do. Well, we haven't signed anything. We haven't signed anything with them. Here's my thing. I can afford the $15,000. I'm not worried about that. I'm not worried at all about that. Hear me out on this thinking. Hey, what's up, Julia? You work at SFNE. I was supposed to have leadership summit a few weeks back, and because I want to do my work crew, but not. Yeah, Julia. Here's just my advice. I mean, I've been preaching this all night. Because I just want to make sure that people are in the right mind state. Nobody's upset about anything going on in life. There's nothing we can do about it. You want to be working. We want to be at the park, and And rightfully so. You want to be making your money, and we want to be spending money and enjoying it and going to the park and riding the rides, and you doing your thing at the park, whatever you're gonna be doing. And I get it. It's tough. We're all going crazy. That's why I vowed Monday through Friday to do this Grove show for you guys. Realistically, I would rather not make a video or do anything, to be truthfully honest, and veg. But by doing all these videos and playing Planet Coaster and all that other stuff, it helps. It helps me. It helps me from going crazy. You know what I'm saying? And I really hope. I mean, I'm not looking for a pat on the back. I'm not trying to be a hero. I'm not trying to get, an award for anything. I just hope that it helps at least one person. That's all I want. It's just one person that it helps. Talk them off the ledge. Get somebody to make you, I say stupid stuff. You guys know that. I'm crazy. Like, everybody knows I'm not, like, when I'm going crazy and off, it's not an act. That's legit me. There is no act like, oh, he's just being crazy for you. No, that's me. I'm nuts. I'm a nice guy. Charles knows. Everybody that's met me knows I'm a nice guy. Don't piss me off. But when you do, it's hell. I'll rain fire on your ass. But I am crazy. I'm okay with being crazy. I'm okay with that. You know what I mean? I snapped at all my kids' teachers. I used every bad word and everything that you could offend. Not racial. The C word, calling a girl the C word, I called them that. I called them the F word, the shit, every word. I told them they were stupid, worthless, they should be fired, they're pieces of shit, everything. Like, I told the teachers, the principals, everything. Like, I went off so bad that realistically a cop should have came and arrested me. That's how bad I went off. Because I'm tired of I get emails every day like I'm going to do something about it. They should know I ain't going to do nothing. The kids are like, I'm not learning anything. They literally said they're not learning. They're just like doing assignments. They're in class for 20 minutes. And I'm like, what is the point? My kids are telling me you're not teaching them anything. It's just check in so you went in and you have a 20-minute class. Shut it down. I went off on them. I don't care. Do I feel bad at all that I called one of the lady teachers the C word? Not at all. Because you're pissing me off. You know what I mean? And it's not like just me being like a lazy parent. You know what I mean? Like I went on like channel 10, local channel NBC 10, and I went off and like, your job as a parent is to teach. No, my job as a parent to teach my kid life lessons. How to cook, how to cut the grass, how to do laundry, how to fix things. That's what I teach my kids. I teach them how to save money, that's what you teach your children. My job as a parent is that. I'm not supposed to teach my kid 2 + 2 = 4. I know 2 + 2 = 4. To them, it's like 75 or however the stupid school crap goes. I'm not getting paid to teach my kids school stuff. It's not my job. And people will go like, you're an asshole and you should be ashamed of yourself because they're at home. The teachers are, freaking out. And I'm like, yeah, they're sitting at home from the comfort of their home working 20 minutes. Whoa, that's so stressful. So stressful for 20 minutes. I'm like, give me a break. You know what I mean? Like, that's what pisses me off. And I went off. I didn't care. After I went off on them, and then the teachers responded back with, like, the principal's like, I've advised my teachers not to talk to you because you're hostile and threatening. And then I was like, you haven't seen hostile yet, buddy. Because I don't care. What are they they can't arrest me because I didn't threaten anybody. I didn't say, I'm going to go there and kill you. I didn't say that. I didn't say any of that. You got to know how to, you got to know what to say and what not to say. You know what I mean? It's called freedom of speech. I can call anybody an a-hole. All right, so what, so that ain't nothing. That's what, an hour? They worked for an hour. Woo! They worked for an hour. Woo! In reality, they worked for an hour. But it's spread out. Give me a break. That's a bunch of BS. Ooh, I work for an hour. I'm stressed out. I would love to work for only an hour a day. I would love that. Woo, they worked for an hour. Let me get them an award. Let me get them a gold star because they're so stressed out. Oh my God. Oh God. Oh, it's making me moist. Oh God. They worked for an hour. Ooh. They're a bunch of douchebags is what they are. My kid has an IAP and they ain't doing SHIT. They ain't doing shit for him. They ain't doing nothing. Nothing. So F them. They can eat a bag of dicks. Truthfully honest. You know what I'm saying? Like, they just need to back off and go dunk their head in a barrel of coronavirus. That's what they should do. You know? Hey, that's just how I feel. It's like, just don't cross the path. You know, so they ain't doing nothing. Trust me. They probably sending the kids a page to print out the color. They're probably sending 9th and 11th graders, here, color this clown. Color, and then take a picture of it and send it to me that you colored it. It's probably what they're doing. It's bogus. It's crazy. All right, well, that's all I got. Anybody else got anything that you want to say, talk about, ideas? I don't know if anybody's got anything. Because if not, I'm going to get out of here, go take like a 10-minute break. And then go... matter of fact, I'm going to do this right now. Oh, you know what I wanted? I got it in my cart. Where the hell? I seen it. Oh, yeah. I was thinking about buying No Limits 2. I don't know if that's worth... Anybody play with No Limits 2? Is it worth getting? I don't know if it's worth it or not. I think I might buy it. Just, I mean, they got a demo, but I don't know how much that is. I mean... Roller Coaster Tycoon World Deluxe Edition is $5. You know, I haven't played Roller Coaster Tycoon World in a long time. A long time. They probably haven't even updated it since then. I should probably, like... I remember I was able to, like, build on it and do things, but everybody just says that game's a pile of junk. I might buy this. Major update. I think I'm just going to buy it. It says I have 499 hours on Planet Coaster. Purchase for myself or purchase as a gift? I'm purchasing this for myself. I agree to the terms. And 3, 2, 1, purchase. Come on. Install my content. Just do it. Look at that. It's installing. Life is good. Yeah, see, for you. How to not say goodbye. Cash you later. Hey, what's up, Zach? Yeah, you know, like I said, so I got No Limits downloading. I got Roller Coaster 2 Roller Coaster Tycoon 2 triple whatever it was only $4. No Limits 2 is $40, but that's okay. But see, Lindsay, you're in college, so they're doing things like I mean, like, you're not going to be as screwed as like my kids are when they go back, whenever they go back to school, whether it's sometime this year or next year, whenever they go back, they're going to be screwed. Because now the kids are going to be like, well, I work from home. Why do I gotta go to the class now? They're screwing with everything. They should have just ended it. No matter what, the kids are screwed. You know? So, you know what I'm saying? And they get, and then my kids get a 3-minute break in between classes. Imagine that. 3 minutes. You get 3 minutes between classes. So you can go pee or grab a snack or whatever. All I've been hearing about from teachers are kids are swearing. They're taking the thing to the bathroom so people are watching them go to the bathroom. It's so funny. Like, the teachers are pissed. And the kids are just like, I don't care. And I love it. I hope the kids wreak more havoc, honestly. That's what I'm kind of hoping. Like, I really just hope the kids just piss the teachers off so much they just go, screw it, I'm done. That's what I'm hoping for. Because it'll just be funny. Yeah, all they get is 3 minutes in between class. That's it. Because school starts at 8:45 in the morning, and Jeremy said it's done by 11:23. If you need help from 12:45 to 2:15, extra help, you can. You think Jeremy, Marcus, you know Jeremy. I know Larry knows Jeremy. You guys that know my youngest son, Jeremy, you think he's going to willingly go? You know what I'm saying? You think my kid's willingly going to go get extra help? You know what I mean? Oh, you kidding? Yeah, that's probably what I had too in between classes. I was always late. If I had to go to the bathroom, I'm going to the bathroom. No, they're just doing it so that they don't have to end the school year. That's all this is. This is just stupidness. It's stupid. It'll be over soon. It'll be over. And I have not heard any changes about the water park. And trust me, if they hadn't started anything on the water park this year, Alec, they're not going to. This year. Water park, I think next year. Six Flags is going to... If you thought this year was cheap for Six Flags, wait till next year, buddy. Wait till next year, because it's going to just be worse. It is. It's dumb. But that's what it's going to be. You know, I mean, I get it. Kids need education. I'm not against the kids getting... I'm against the way the teachers teach. But in this time, it's vacation. Just end it. Pass the kids. It's tough luck. And hope for better next year. I don't know what to tell you. Like, my kids are stressed, kids are scared, kids don't want to deal with it. You know what I mean? Like, kids just want to just let me do me. I was late every day to my classes because I was just like, I hated school. I'm not a school person. I thought school sucked. Oh, one thing, if you guys didn't notice, I forgot to mention this about lake compounds. They did announce today that they're pushing off. What? Somebody just sent me something. I don't know if this is an April Fool's joke, and I'm waiting for this thing to pop up. In any case, so, oh yeah, lake compounds, and they're, hang on, I gotta lower this. They don't have a date. They said that they're not going to be, the season won't be ready to open normally as planned on Saturday, May 2nd. And while it's too soon to confidently provide an opening date, please know we remain committed to opening lake compounds this summer for you to enjoy as soon as safely possible. So, just so you know, they don't have an opening date yet. They will at some point. Parks, you just can't, whatever. Let me see what this says. I was just looking at some, it's... Come on. Oh, it was just somebody sending me. I knew it was going to be an April Fool's joke. Somebody sent me this thing that's going around, so watch out when it goes around. Six Flags will remain closed for 2020 and file bankruptcy. I knew. That's why I said it's probably a prank. I was waiting for it to open up. I knew it was. You can't prank me if I already know. So, you know what I'm saying? So you just take everything with a grain of salt. And I'm responding to somebody on Facebook that said something. I responded to one of my friends. See, this is when I become an asshole. Somebody was like, really? Trump pats his back every day. If you're not scared, you should be. When it hits your circle, you might see things differently. I'm 2 people away from my circle. It's getting close. And I'm like, I think everybody should get it so we can move on from this. People are too stupid and going out. So inject everyone and let's get it over with. I'm actually responding to somebody out in public on Facebook with that. Yes, I'm a jerk. And guess what? I don't care. Yeah, the ACE event for Lake Compounds and Quasi has been canceled for the original date. They're trying to move it to July. They don't have a date like that. You know. Yeah, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, I'm not scared of the virus, and I'm going to tell you this real quick before we get out of here. If, in fact, I was to get it and die, not that I want to, but hey, it is what it is. It was, you are not, this isn't, what do you call that movie there? Can't run from death. What the hell? The logs fall off. Final Destination. You're not going to cheat death. Your day is marked somewhere in the book of death. So you may get it and you may be fine. You may get it and you may die. I don't want anybody to die, but it's going to happen. There's nothing you can do about it. You go out like a champ. It is what it is. I know that sounds morbid and crazy, but I don't want to die, trust me. But if I get it and die, I love you all, but it was just meant to be my time. Just like anybody else's. I say inject the world. Just everybody gets a piece. And just let it... If not, this is going to go on. This is not going to end. Because people don't listen. People are stupid. And it's just going to keep going. And we're never going to get to our rides. What'd you say, Lindsay? There was another where OVC and Logan Joyner got the first front row ride on Orion when the park reopens. Who's OVC? I don't know who that is. I don't even know who Logan Joyner is. I have no clue. I know I really sound like one of these out of touch people. My life is so crazy and busy. I've barely been watching you. I mean, I've been watching some YouTube videos of people that have been sending to me, and people have been posting that, I see me, like I know Lindsay sends me stuff and I watch it, and other people send me stuff and I watch it, but there's only a few that I watch. Like I watch Joe Rogan podcast. I watch a couple theme park like history kind of Ohio. Yeah. Ohio, yeah, we told me that. Dude, you're gonna say Ohio OVC next week, and I'm gonna ask the same thing. Remember this. I'm not a kid. I know you youngins like to abbreviate everything because you're lazy in typing. You're like, oh, I'm just gonna put da 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 da. I'm gonna put this. You feel. Well, no. I watched young. I mean, I used to watch the kids there. Costa Kids or whatever. I find them annoying as hell. I can't watch them. Same thing with Costa Studios. I can't really get into him. Plus some stuff that I've seen. I mean, none of them have ever done any personal slight things to me. Not at all. I don't hate them. I just can't get into them. I tried. I just can't. But I watch... I started... one of you guys kept talking about the Daily Woo, that guy there. I started watching him. I like watching him. But a lot of these annoying kids, I just can't... They're annoying to me. But then there's some other kids that I watch, you know what I mean, that do vlogs and stuff that are fantastic. And they're not annoying. Like those Coaster Kid things, they're annoying. Like they should be shut down. I know people love them, but they're annoying. I can't watch more than 2 seconds of a video. Once it rah rah, it's just like it's not my. It's just like, yeah, I don't ESPN. The difference between myself and the youngins, you know, when you're doing BRB. I know it's be right back. I know it's laughing my ass off. Shake my, is that effing head? I don't laugh out loud. I talk to you later. I don't know what PCP is. DVD, I know what that is. ESPN, I know what that is. Stop being lazy. Just spell it out. You know? Like, don't be late. Just spell the damn thing out. I will literally type the entire thing out. I don't care. I'm not lazy. That's you're trying to be efficient, but you're lazy at the same time. Realistically, that's what it is. You're just lazy. It has nothing to me being old. People started calling all these little stupid LOLs. You know how long it took me to find out what LOL meant? Like he. That's a laugh. I know that one. It's just laziness. Just type the damn thing out, you lazy bastards. I'm not into that whole mumbo jump. I mean, I get it. I'm old. I get it, you know? Hey, I'd rather spend the whole 200 characters. I'd rather spend the whole 200 characters typing out what I got to do. And then hit send and then send another one. I'm okay with that. I know a lot of people are like, no, don't do that. I know, you're limited. I get it. I'm old. I'm not hip and cool like you guys. You know what I mean? I just do this. I ramble and talk. Some people listen. Some people don't. I don't know. I get it. I'm not hip and cool like everybody else. I'm an old fart. Well, you know, to a lot of you guys, I'm an old fart. But I'm definitely not, you know, cool. Not cool. You know, I'm not loved by millions. I'm loved by like tens. Not tens of hundreds or tens of thousands, like tens. I'm okay, man. I'm just stupid. And I'm okay with it. But anyway, I'm going to get out of here. I'm going to go take like a 10-minute break. And then those that want to play the roller, you know, Lindsay can show us about the open roller coaster tycoon thing going on. I'd love to see what this is and jump on the server and all that. If I can stream it, I definitely will. Just to see what it does and all that other stuff. It would be cool. Definitely cool. So anyways, thank you guys for watching. We'll be back again tomorrow at 1 p.m. if you want to join in, if you're bored during the day and you got nothing to do. I don't know what news we're going to have. Maybe we could talk about the stupidest April Fool's jokes. You know, that happened today. I can go collecting the stupidest April Fool's jokes. And we can chit-chat about whatever. Or maybe tomorrow we'll just sign in and play Planet Coaster or something. Or No Limits or whatever. So, probably like 20 minutes or so. You know, we're going to get going with, what do you call it? We're going to try Roller Coaster Tycoon 2. Which should be interesting for sure. I got to make sure that it's, I don't know, it's ready to rock. And do I have, oh yeah, No Limits 2. I got now. So we're going to be good, man. I'm moving my icons over here. You know what I should do is stream Tropico 5. I love I think I got Tropico 6 too. I love those games. I do. Now, we'll definitely talk about the job thing when we reopen and everything starts going back to normal, that's for sure. We'll be talking about that. But anyway, thank you guys again for watching. Hopefully it helped you a little bit for your day. Me going cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs and going off on people and all of the stuff. Hopefully you enjoyed that. Maybe you didn't. You might think I'm a retard or something. I should be shot, put out in the pasture or something. I don't know. But yeah, like I said, we're gonna try streaming Roller Coaster Tycoon 2. We're gonna try that, but we'll be back in a little while. Till then, everybody, thank you again for watching, and keep on coasting, y'all. Peace.